Okay, so welcome back to Goomady's Coins and Banknotes, and in today's video, uh, basically this is for a Friday, so for sale Friday, and I'm just trialing this. I did try it a few years ago, but times change, and basically this is just all my spare coins that I no longer need, because what I do is I just get a bunch of coins and I take it the best ones or the ones I want for my collection. No, they're not always the best. They're always probably the only one I could get. And then I resell the other coins. So basically that's what I'm doing here. And today is Slovakia. So I do have Czechoslovak coins I'm going to put on. I've already put the Hungarian coins on. But today is Slovakia. And the thing is that I thought that these are already on eBay. It's already. I know I did put them on in the past, but when I look up Slovakia, I didn't find anything. So obviously, either no, I've not taken them down. I would say they've just been removed by eBay. I've heard that that happens in the past. But I've got two sets of coins. So the first coins that Slovakia issued. So these are the coins that were minted during the Second World War. So this one has a castle, and it's the Nitra Castle in whereabouts is Nitra? I've never actually heard of the place. I probably would never go there anyway. Be cool. Okay, it's in. It's not that far from Bratislava, which is the capital on the Austrian border. So these ones probably all these coins from the Second World War probably cost about $10 to $20 each. So you can get some in lower grade for lower than $10, but that's basically what they are. And at the start, so before World War, actually at the early stages of World War II, they did issue high metal coins. So this is 80% copper and 20% nickel. But as problems got worse and as Germany started to lose the war, obviously Slovakia was a puppet state Germany, so it's on the German side. They decided to switch metals to aluminium and zinc, except for the one Karun. So the one Karun has always been a copper nickel coin from 1940 to 1945. So there's these ones. 1941 is a common year. I think it's about 11 million. And 1940, I think there's about 2.5 million of these coins minted. So these ones, I just find this country fascinating. They have the coat of arms on one side, and they have just a denomination on the other, and they're quite nice. I actually do like them. Now, the scarcest coin you're going to find out of the Second World War coins, I think it's the 5 Helero. Yeah, issued 1942. It's made out of zinc, but I would say by that time it could buy practically nothing, and people just didn't want to deal with it. 1 million of them were minted, and it's expensive. You'd be paying at least $100 just for that coin. And they do have one on eBay. It's graded MS64, and basically that's the coin there. MS64. It's a pretty good grade, and it's selling. So they want 449 US dollars. So here's that side. So obviously it's toned a bit. So that's the denomination side, and here's the other side. So this is the scarce coin you're gonna be looking for. And obviously here's the certificate number if you want to look them up, and look up the populations. So basically, you can probably look up populations on PCGS. Let's see if we can look that up now. Price guides, maybe. Okay, this has got US coins. I'll have a look in a minute. So here we have the price guide, and as you can see, we do get a high quality. So this is 66, and as you can see, it's actually very good. What will be a letdown? Probably the weakest strike around here. And probably it has some scratching that I can see on the actual coin itself. But all in all, it's something that I would get. And then you got everyone 65, 65. And the population report is 7, 63, MS 64, 9, 65, 4, and only 66 1. So this one would be the most expensive, although I'm not too sure what they would cost. Auction record MS65 for $159, so it's going to be an expensive coin. And that's probably why I'm not going to get the whole set. And then from 1993, they issued their independence coins. So basically, this is all the coins that were in circulation from 93 up until 2008. So that's 15 years. And they are fairly different from the Czech coins, which were also introduced in 1993 and took over. Both of these took over from the Czechoslovak coins that were then in circulation. So here we have, here's the 1, 2, and 5. So what we have here, we have the Czechoslovak coin, the Czech and the Slovak, and as you can see, they're quite different. So this one, the 2 korun, the Czechoslovak, the Czech, and then the Slovaks. They changed the shape of the Czech. And then we got the 5. So the front one, we got the Czechoslovakian. Then we have the Czech, and then we have the Slovakian coin. And the 10 korun is, I don't have any extra of those. Oh, yes I do. Maybe this should be part of my collection. So that's the 10 korun, which are only issued in 91 and 92. And they issued 3 different types with 3 different images or portraits of people on the back. So I think I've made a video on those before. So that's really all the coins from Slovakia that I got. So these are just extras. I have kept a set for my collection because ultimately I'm a collector, and then I make these videos because they do help me to read up on the history of Slovakia and also to get to know any variations that occur in the course. I'm not talking about errors like a weak strike or a die clash. They occur on any coin, any time in history, and they're not unique to a specific country. But like if you got a variety, you might have, I don't know, a different fonts used on this 10 or SK, which is unique to this denomination and country. So that's the varieties that I like to look up, but I haven't found any in Slovakian coins. If you know of any varieties in these denominations, please let me know. Although, should be a variety in this. Oh no. See, if these had a orientation, there would more than likely be a variety in that. How about the 2? Okay, so yeah, there can't be a variety in that. If the arrow was pointing just one way instead of both ways, then there would have been 2 different varieties. But obviously in this case there isn't. Okay, how about the date on the actual coin? No. I think on some of them there might be the accent at the top, which indicates it's probably a long vowel. That might have a variety, but yeah. Anyway, that's what I like to look for. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you very much. Have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time, and take care.